welcome again to V for You रेडियो एंड टीवी। मेरा नाम अनुपम और मैं एक बार फिर से एक लाइव सेगमेंट में लेकर आया हूँ ऐसी फैमिली को when the tough when the going gets tough, the tough gets going, and life has never been kind to anyone. This is what I say repeatedly, say to everyone. It poses different challenges of different types. Some of them it's worth really taking on a challenge. Some are very heartfelt challenges, and as a parent, friends, I'm sure you have come across these situations where you want to hold your tears until the battle is done. Today, this is the same story. I've got a very, very dear community member, Stalin from Surrey, here, who's fighting his own challenge and taking the battle beyond the boundaries of just Surrey, beyond the boundaries of Canada. It's a fight against the wishes of a faith, a God, I guess I would say. और faith ऐसी चीज है कि we never question a faith. Faith has got so much of magical powers. And today I would like to bring on Stalin, who is going to talk about his story. It's a very heartfelt story. To all those who are watching, please watch with compassion, and please do whatever we can in order to show that it's a oneness, togetherness in a community. So, Stalin, welcome to V for You Radio. And I know you are in Edmonton, so welcome to town. Edmonton city is a great city, and we are so honored to have you here.
Thank you, Anpavji, and thank you to your team V4 You Radio for doing it to help me and my son Gurmoh.
Yeah, we are going to talk about this 3-year-old a boy with some very distinct and कहते हैं कि genetic disorders, one in maybe several millions. Such special kids need special attention, some special help, because they are going to write stories as well.
Mhm.
The help they need is from all of us as parent. I know you will be the front runners, and we all will support you. And I know you're not the first one, you'll not be the last one, where people have come forward to really support such a cause. Why don't you walk us through exactly what happened?
So early this year, in January, we found out we got the diagnosis that my son has spastic paraplegia, which is a genetic mutation. Um, all of us have some sort of mutation, but they never show any symptoms. Those are not, causing any trouble to us, and everything goes unnoticed whole our life. For example, how we have birthmarks on our skin, on our face, arms, legs. Unfortunately, the birthmark that my son Gurmoh got, that was on his DNA. So the protein that the DNA used to make to help grow the nerves is actually making it toxic. It is a zehरीला protein बना रहा है वो. So which is deteriorating the nerves. That's why called it a neurodegenerative disease. And it's progressive. It's not something कि जैसे अभी situation है and he's gonna stay like that. It's gonna progress. It's gonna get worse. You know, it's hard. It's very difficult for me to even imagine that or say that. But what happens with this disease is he's going to lose his ability to walk. He's going to lose his ability to talk. He's going to lose his ability to move, eat, do anything. And it gets worse when the cognitive ability, the ability to think, ability to know anything just goes away, you know. But the only good thing, only fortunate thing is the treatment is available in Montreal, McGill, Quebec, within Canada. So each mutation has to get sort of an individualized gene therapy, and we have initiated the treatment already. So they took the blood samples early this week, but it's a long journey. The total cost of this treatment is $8 million, and it's not covered by MSP. It's not covered by any private insurances. We I'm not saying we're trying to fight governments, but we're trying to ask them for help. We've been begging them for help, the BC provincial as well as the federal, but they don't have any streams for these rare kids because they are very few. They are only in hundreds, so they don't even care about these things. And the community has come forward a lot. We were in Surrey last week. Last month at the Nagakitan, and they all the radio station, TV station did a radiothon, sort of a fundraiser, one day fundraiser, whole day. They did not run any programs. all they was getting raising funds for Gurmoh, and they raised about $700,000 over there in one day. And the GoFundMe, which we started on April 9th, about 5-6 weeks ago, we've been able to raise close to $1 million. And last week, we came to the Calgary Nagakirtan, and donations were plenty, as well as so many blessings, from the community. So the community has been very, very helpful, coming together to help Dermo and understand the issue really well.
Time and again, I really say this country has made me feel so proud where I live, and I was never born here, so of course equally proud where I come from. This socialism, this kind of feeling of community oneness, togetherness, it's beyond my imagination, and of course beyond any words to say how much I thank this community, and multiculturalism, and also the feeling to really come forward and help. What a great way to support you again, as I said, something which is very heartfelt cause, and he's such a special child you have, who has been given a challenge to fight, and I know as a fighter, we all will come forward to support. Amazing to hear that in such a small span of time, 5 weeks, almost 25% of the cost has been brought forward to you, which also reinstates and underlines, underpins, and also etches a great feeling of belongingness. I'm sure that you will always relish as you will continue to fight and conquer such a big challenge which has been posed, given to you. Tell us something about your trip to Edmonton now. What are you coming? What have you come for? What are you doing in Edmonton today and tomorrow?
So today I'm gonna meet some people, to ask them for help to raise funds for Dermo. As a parents, you never imagine it's a tough thing to ask for money. It's tough to ask for help, but for your own child, you want to do everything possible in this world to get all the help, and that's what both of us are trying to do. In Edmonton today, we're gonna meet some families, some organizations to ask for money. Tomorrow there's another kirtan, so our teams would be at 2-3 different places, like the entrance of Gurdwara Singh Sabha, you know, and we would have a stall there to raise funds. People can come donate cash, they can come donate by a credit card, they can come do donations if they want to scan and do the donations on GoFundMe, raise awareness about this disease. Actually, Anupamji, when we started, our only purpose, our goal was Gurmoh, our own son. We did not know if there's anybody else in the same situation, in the same boat, right? But media has come forward. Oh my God, I can't tell you how thankful I am to people like you, organizations like you, who take our voice to millions and millions of people, right? And now we know there are many families with the same issue, and all the injection that they don't make for Dermo is going to help them as well. So our goal, our purpose is only Gurmoh, but now we know that there are more people. I think there's an unofficial data, because Canada never spent any money on doing any data registry. So the doctors and Miguel told us there's approximately 250 to 300 patients throughout Canada, and they will benefit from this medication. Anyways, so tomorrow we'll be raising funds for this purpose at one of the Connect FM. There's a radio station. They gave us space. There are some families, who have their houses on the way. They reached out to us. They said, "Oh, we're gonna give you a space, a tent. You can have our team." So there will be 3-4 different places where we will be raising funds with our teams. We'll be wearing our green T-shirts with the Dermo's information on it and his picture.
Yeah, Sunday is the day where we all find time to visit our own temples of faith. And I am appealing to all the Edmontonians who really have supported V for You Radio to find time to go to Gurdwara Singh Sabha tomorrow to help Gurmoh and be part of this story. And so much so, as I heard, with this kind of a thing, not only Gurmoh, but 250 to 300 kids fighting such a genetic challenge will benefit from and create awareness. I'm sure each one of us have heard stories like this. And again, we've done always come forward. Again, a time has come when we have to stand up for something which we believe in as human beings, as parents, and we know that such kids are going to create histories when as they grow up, because they have been blessed for some reason. And again, sometimes the blessing doesn't have to be just in the right way. It's a wrong, a challenging blessing which they've got. But we all will come together to help Gurmoh. I am. I'm again appealing to the entire audience, V4U Radio and TV in Edmonton, Calgary, entire Canada. Of course, we've got viewers and listeners watching all across the globe. So I will post a GoFund link as well. So if at all you have a chance, please stand up for the cause. No help is a small help. Help is a help, and it always gives you that feeling of compassion. So I am appealing all to help the family, Stalin and Navpreet, who have been blessed with the child Gurmoh. Gurmoh's picture, I'm going to share this again, a small little poster that I have put on, which gives you all the information here. Team Gurmoh will be in Edmonton at Gurdwara Siri Guru Singh Sabha on May 17th, Sunday. And do I see a time here, Stalin? What time would you be there?
So we'll be there around 8:30 in the morning.
So 8:30 in the morning, and
Yes.
again, together we can make a difference. You got all the links here. This poster will go on our channel as well. Or I really want to make sure that his trip to Edmonton is equally successful as his trips to Surrey, Calgary, where the entire communities have come forward to reinstate that confidence. Stalin, I just lost your picture for a thing. Can you still hear me? Well, Stalin is gone. I have lost Stalin to technical difficulty. However, I will leave you behind, folks, with a video that I have brought. I'm going to share that video quickly. This is a very, very heartfelt video. So, of course, some caveats that it is a little emotional. So I'm going to just start that video and then hoping that all of you will get a chance to go tomorrow to Gurdwara Singh Sabha and help out Gurmoh.
Yeah.
We lost you there for a second bit, but
called spast gene mutation SPG4.
and I'm going to play this video again for just the viewers who just could not see.
Happiness into our lives.
What's your name?
Gurmoh is a very happy, cheerful, energetic 3-year-old boy. One thing that no one can ever miss about Gurmoh is his innocent, pure smile, a big smile.
He has been diagnosed with a rare genetic mutation. It's called spast gene mutation SPG4. And when Gurmoh was born, he brought endless happiness into our lives. But recently, when we came to know about this diagnosis, it has completely changed our world. This is a disease which has no cure. No treatment is available at this point. And the kind of disease, the way it progresses, it damages the nerves that supplies the legs, and then eventually, the legs get weak and stiff and they lose their ability to walk and move around. For some kids, their legs gets affected, and for some kids, their arms, their speech, cognition, pretty much everything. So the disease basically takes away your child from you, and there is nothing you can do to stop it.
We find ourselves in a race against time. The disease is not waiting. It is taking away his strength, his freedom, his future. He's losing his ability to do normal everyday activities. He's finding it difficult to climb stairs, to walk. Imagine every other kid is going down a slide in the park, and these kids cannot. So then we were wondering, like, what happened? Why don't they have a cure for this disease? So they told us, like, no government, no pharmaceutical companies, no one is interested to put any money for these children because it's rare. They're very few. They don't make any profit out of it. Our son is only important to us. Basically, that's what they told us. So we have to get all the money to fund the research and to get the treatment done. Right now, our son is, walking. His balance is off, but still he's walking. He's going to his preschool. But if a cure is not developed, he's gonna lose all that, and it just breaks our heart.
We know there is hope. The researchers are ready, science is ready, everything is there. The only thing that is missing is the funding. And if they get this funding, they know how to make the cure, they know how to make the treatment. And once that treatment is ready, all of the kids who are affected by this disease will be cured. And time is very critical for this treatment. The more damage this disease is doing to the nerves, the more difficult it becomes to treat it. We are asking very humbly for your help. If you can help financially to raise funding for this treatment, you can change the course of the life for these kids. Please share his story with anybody else who can help them.
So, coming back to studios, Stalin, thank you for coming on today. I know it's a busy time for you. All our good wishes to you. I hope this visit to Edmonton is even more successful in terms of bringing you closer to what your goals are. And I have full faith. I have full faith in this community of Edmonton, Canada, and the globe, that people who are watching, they will come forward. No person will be left behind. I can tell you this for sure, because this is not the first story I'm running like this. I've run many, many stories, heartfelt stories, parents who are really fighting, but an assurance to you that we all are there, and whatever we can do to support, we will support with this. This is not the only time we'll run the story, so feel free to come on this channel anytime. This whole We For You team, and of course other media channels, as you said, they're very, very compassionate and helpful in these things. So we are going to fight for you until the battle is done, and Gurmoh finds the treatment and also fights the challenge successfully. With that said, I would leave you with the last few words, whatever you want to say. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Anupamji, for such wonderful, kind words and the positivity. And I'm sure everybody in our community within Canada has all this kind of, compassion, and they feel, as parents, all of us feel for each other. There was a time when I used to, donate for GoFundMe, and I never imagined I would be in a situation where would I have to do it for myself, right? So you never know what happens. Life takes you. This is what life is basically. But like I said in the past, like, pehle aas thi, ab vishwas hai. So I feel very confident as a parent, the whole community is coming together to help out Gurmoh. People been doing, in their place of worship, they've been praying for Gurmoh for his health, which means a lot. It's not just a financial help. It's more like, the positivity, emotional help you gave me, and everybody who comes gonna meet us, they always gonna say some nice words for me, for Gurmoh. So thank you. Please help us. Please help Gurmoh. And thank you for your time and having me on your show.
No worries, and thank you so much for watching, guys. And again, signing off for now, but hoping everything goes well.